Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Christy here. Today's going to be more like a vlog style video. We are going to go out into town, the bigger part of town, and they have all kinds of stores. I'm looking for some final last minute items for fall, for my hutch possibly. I'm also looking for a few extra pieces for my spooky witch theme, and then I'm definitely looking for some kitchen pieces for Halloween by the Well Dressed Home line, and I haven't been able to find them yet. So I've got a couple of things, believe it or not, left on my list. I'm going to go out. This is a larger area, so we're going to do HomeGoods, HomeSense, there's Tjmaxx, there's Marshalls, there's also Michaels and Kirkland. So we're just going to do it all. I'm going to take you in the store with me and kind of let you see what's in the stores, same thing like we did last time, and then I'll let you know how my trip's going, whether I'm seeing what I need to see or not, and then we'll go from there, because we are about to break into our fall decorating videos this week. So I want to finalize that. So after we spend the day together shopping and I show you what's still in the stores, we're going to go back home and I will do a haul showing you what I picked up for the day. So if you guys want to go out and do some spooky shopping and fall shopping, see what kind of great finds we can get for the day, then let's get into the video. You guys, look at this piece right here. So cute. You guys know I'm expressing discipline right now. Look how big those black and white pumpkins are. By ghoulish, gorgeous. Okay, so we went back in Ross. They do have some Halloween stuff out. They still have a lot of pink, if that's your thing. And they also have, you know, some fall items. I didn't get anything from Ross other than some black bedroom slippers, which were 9 West. So I'll grab those. I wanted some cozy bedroom slippers, but I did not get any more. They had the diamond coffee mug with the lid that looks like a pumpkin. They had the white and black. They also had orange and black. They also too had 2 black and orange pumpkins that I think were rosin, but they just weren't painted well, and the quality was nothing like the ones I bought last year. So I didn't get those. I didn't think those looked good. So I really didn't see anything further in Ross that I needed at this time. So no luck there. All right, so right now I'm gonna head on to the Tjmaxx, see what they have. Friends, so I purchased a couple of items from Tjmaxx, so I'm excited about that. I think it's the first time I've really purchased anything from there, but they finally got with the program. They have lots of Halloween and fall items out, so you can go check that out. All right, friends, so I popped into Sam's. They do have some spooky stuff. I'm gonna put some clips on here, and they have the Disney Village and all that kind of thing. They even have some wreaths and stuff, so I'll make some clips of that to show you what Sam's has to offer. Friends, so that was Sam's. Whew, how hot is it where you guys are? It is 85 degrees here where I am at, so super hot, but we're still looking for spooky finds and last minute fall things. So Sam's had some really good Halloween decor out. They didn't have all their spooky snacks and stuff like that because it's still a little early for that, but they did have a lot of their, you know, spooky decor. They had some Disney stuff, which I've got some of that from Costco at home. I didn't really buy any Halloween stuff from there at all. I feel like we're doing really good. All right, friends, so I'm here at Jersey Mike's. We are going to go ahead. I'm going to grab a sandwich and then we will continue our shopping. So Kirkland's, friends, I feel like had some really good Halloween selections. They are a little on the pricier side. They did have a couple of things I may consider going back. They had some bat dishes that I thought were really elegant and pretty. Their Halloween items, other than their pillows, were not on sale. So I will probably, you know, go back there maybe if I feel like I want to add those items to my collection. But Kirkland's had some good stuff, but I would wait for the sale so you can save that money. So we're gonna go ahead and go on over to Michael's now. I know they have their vintage spirit line and I really love the colors, but I haven't seen it in person yet. So my goal is to go in there and check out and see what kind of pieces I would be interested in, and, you know, see if they got any more florals or stems I could use for the fall tree. So there's a lot of things there that I could do, and we're gonna go ahead and do that. So we're gonna knock out Michael's next. Friends, so let's talk about Michael's vintage spirits line. The colors, although the orange isn't as bright as I normally use, which I love a pretty burnt orange, but I was really disappointed. Like, I love the candy holders, the little guys that hold all the candies and the goodies, but they seem like really good quality. But when I went to look, their heads, there's a lot of styrofoam like involved, so it was cute, but the quality to me just wasn't really there. They did have the gumball machine, the pumpkin gumball machine that seems to be viral and everybody loves it. They did have it. Like I said, nothing was on sale. I think that would be super cute to put like candy corn mix, autumn mix in it. That's a great idea. If you love that vintage look, that's definitely an item you'd want to invest in. All right, so next I'm going to go into, is it Bales? I don't know how to pronounce it. Bales. I don't go in this store a lot. Alright friends, so they didn't have the item I was looking for, but I did manage to get a couple of syrups. I got a witch's brew and then the skinny dragon syrup, which is like a sour apple. I bought that last year and made some drinks out of it. It's really good with like Sprite Zero or something. So good. So we're gonna go on home and I'm gonna get organized and we'll go over the haul. Alright friends, so we went shopping today. I am back at home. We made it home just in time. We had huge thunderstorms, lightning, lots of rain. I had just enough time to get home and unload the car and let my dog out right quick for a few minutes, and then the storms hit. So it's been raining and lightning and storming here the last few hours, so I didn't think you guys could hear me over that. So I've got my bags here of the things that we picked up today. We're gonna go over them right quick. So this is gonna be a very cozy, kind of relaxed setting tonight, because I want to finish the day with you guys and let you know what items I grabbed. So we're gonna do that. I just kind of set kind of a background for you guys to kind of set the mood. We haven't decorated for fall yet, although during the storm I got all my florals out and everything and organized fall. I also went ahead and fluffed my Christmas tree here in the living room, which we will be doing for our fall tree, which you guys requested. So I'm very excited about that. I also have some florals in here we'll probably use for that. So I want to go ahead and share those with you. So we're just going to sit here. I'm going to sip on my coffee and show you guys the decor that we picked out today when we spent the day together. Because we know there's nothing like a cozy cup of coffee and fall decor, let me tell you. All right, friends, let's start with, let me make sure that's out of the way. All right, first let's start with HomeGoods. So let me show you what I picked up there. The first item is this bouquet of orange flowers. I'm gonna get them really close. That's what they look like. They have different kinds of flowers, but they're all the same color. I love the greenery that's in these, and I thought that this orange was perfect for a fall decorate together. Look how many flowers you get. So you get a good bit. All right, this was $24.99 at HomeGoods, and I picked those up. I also grabbed these, kind of thinking I want to do something different with the fall tree this year. I'm not really sure. You guys know we'll get into it and start decorating it, and I'll just kind of change things as we go, depending on how I like everything. So I did go grab, these brown kind of khaki roses. Look how pretty. These were $14.99. Again, I like the greenery on these. And then I went ahead and grabbed two, because I figured I might put some on the fall tree. And I might need both of them because this is a 7-foot tree. And I might need to use both of them. And then again, if I have any left, I might put them in the bedroom, because I love a good calming color in the bedroom. And I think this color is very calming. All right, so $14.99 for these. They also had this. I'm a little undecided about this one, but we're gonna see how it looks. This one was $14.99 as well. This is the color. Let's see. It's like a, I don't want to say peach, but because I can't, but it's kind of like a pale orange. We'll say pale orange because we'll just say pale orange. So compared to the brown, you can see it's kind of a lighter color. It's a really beautiful bloom, kind of like a peony, but this is by Bella Lux. So I only grabbed one of these because I just wanted to try them. We'll just see how that goes. All right, so I went ahead and got that. And then the next item, I've been looking at this picture and I just went ahead and grabbed it. It is kind of Halloween because it has a spider on it. Y'all know the deal. But look at this picture. Isn't this beautiful? It does have like different colored florals in it. It's got a big pumpkin in the middle with the spider. Look at the greenery. It's absolutely stunning. And it's got a dark brown frame, almost black. So I thought this was something different. I think that's why I picked it up. I think the colors and then that spider in the middle, it's kind of Victorian looking, I guess is what you could say, but it was just something different. So I thought we're gonna we're gonna try something a little bit different, but I think it's gonna be beautiful. The next item I grabbed for our hutch decorate for fall. It is really pretty and stunning. And it is this pumpkin with the, it's like a cream colored pumpkin. It has little acorns on the top. Look how beautiful the leaves are. It's beautiful brown stem. It's ceramic. It was $16.99. I wanted something up, you know, to break up the orange. I think this is really, really pretty. And this is by Fitz and Floyd. So really, really elegant. I think it's gonna look beautiful. My last item from HomeGoods that I picked up is this. Like I said, I don't think I'm gonna change my mind, but I did update our wreath, as I told you. I only have one good fall wreath, unless it's grapevine, and I usually just wrap a ribbon around it, but it's this gorgeous wreath right here. This is the flowers on it. So along the same lines as the bouquet. This one was on the pricier side. This one was $40.99. However, I had $30 worth of rewards, so it worked out perfect. So I paid about $19 for this wreath. And I just love the, look at the greenery. It's a beautiful green. It doesn't look cheap. Obviously, it's good high quality. So this is the wreath. We're gonna see kind of how it works out. I don't know. We're gonna kind of see. So we are gonna play with our, we're gonna do some vignettes. We're gonna do a fall tree, and I love how it has this deep orange, and then the lighter orange, and then this beautiful pop of cream, gorgeous off-white, and then this really lush green. So, so pretty. So I grabbed this one after my rewards. It was $19. So $49.99 regular. Next, I grabbed a couple of fall mugs. I know we've been doing a lot of Halloween, but I wanted to add to my fall. I usually put my fall mugs in there first, and then I didn't have anything. It doesn't have leaves or anything on it. This is going to be kind of plain, probably to you guys, but I really loved it. And it's this brown mug. I loved kind of the two-tone here. It's got like a beautiful beige and then this brown that's kind of speckledy. I just love it. And it was only $5.99 for Marshalls. So I think it's really elegant. I'm really trying to get some more deep browns, and you know, not everything pumpkin or cream or orange. So I really want to dig in and do some browns. So I grabbed 2 of them for $5.99. I think they're beautiful. I think they're going to be gorgeous. That's them again. And I can't tell. I'm going to hand wash them. It doesn't say anything, even on this tag, about dishwasher. So I'm probably going to hand wash them. I'm not very happy about that, but they are very pretty. So 2 mugs for $6. All right, next we're going to do Ross. I'm striking out with Halloween. You guys let me know what is going on with Halloween. I'm just not finding anything. I was watching my haul videos from last year, and I think what happened was I burned up all my good luck with Ross last year with all my black and white and orange and white. I think I don't know. I'm not finding anything at all Halloween wise at Ross this year. Well, you guys let me know. Are you having luck? All right, but I did see these, and you know I'm going with a gold accent. So I saw these at Ross, and they can do the taper candle, or they can do just a full candle, right? And look at this. Let's see. It just says crafted in India. Anyway, this one was $7.99, and this one was only $6.99. Super affordable for these beautiful candle holders. And I can also use them, if not for a candle, I can put a beautiful pumpkin up here and just use it as a stand for like a pumpkin or an acorn or something beautiful like that. So I grabbed these 2. And then when I was headed up to the register to purchase these, that was my only find, someone had changed their mind at the register up there and the carts, you know, on your way in line, and put these randomly with the coffee. I think it was meant for me, right? So these do not have the taper option, but they do have a really nice flat here for any kind of, like I said, pumpkin or anything, and they're so affordable. This one was only $8.99, $9 for this beautiful candle holder. And then same thing here. They are two different sizes, which, like I said, I love. One's a little bit taller, again, gorgeous. And this one was only $1 more, $9.99, $8.99. So beautiful, love them. Love the finish on that, beautiful gold finish. And that's all I picked up from Ross. All right, next we're gonna go into Michael's. I've already talked to you about the Vintage Spirits line. I didn't get anything from there. I just didn't, but I did get a few things. So I picked up these Ashland flowers. This is the color. These were $6.99, and then they were also 40% and another 20. So I ended up getting 60% off. Anyway, I thought I was gonna try something like this. I will say this one has gold. You'll see two petals have a pink tip on them right here. You'll see that two of the petals on each rose have like a light pink tip. I'm gonna get rid of that. So I'm gonna pull that petal out. And again, I love this green. So I am gonna pull that pink off of there though. I don't like that. I don't want pink in my fall. So anyway, one of those to go with our other ones. And I did get some pumpkins. You guys know, if you watched my fall tree before, I love to put different kind of pumpkins in the tree, and all I do is just stick a stick inside there. You can get like 50 of them from Walmart. I had to stop for a minute. I couldn't remember what the name of this stick was. Anyway, I like to put pumpkins in my fall trees, and the way I do it is I buy a bag of wooden skewers from Walmart. So affordable, like for a few dollars. You have a bunch of them. Stick it in the bottom and then stick it down the tree. So anyway, these pumpkins were on sale. They were 40% off, and like I said, I got an additional 20. So everything I got from Michael's was 60% off. Their Halloween was not on sale. But anyway, so $9.99. I grabbed, let's see how many I got. I think I got two of this one. So for about $4, I grabbed two of these. I love a good traditional looking pumpkin. I also grabbed two of these small ones. And these were $2.99. So I got these for practically nothing. It's a lighter orange. And then I also grabbed one of these, which was $9.99, and that's like the tall skinny. So you have the short plump one and then the tall skinny. This is a really gorgeous orange though. If you guys are needing, that's a great buy. And if you drop them, they're not gonna break, which y'all know I drop all kinds of stuff when we're doing a tree. So love the shatterproof. So got some pumpkins there. They also had these little darker colors. So these were only $2.99 as well. So I ended up getting 3 of these. So they're kind of like, they got some gray in them. I like that they're multicolor. You got some gray, some deep orange, and so 3 of those. All right. So the next store, I went by Hobby Lobby and picked up just some last minute things for our hutch and our tree and living room kind of decorate. I had already purchased some pumpkin plates of the larger size. You guys know that. But I went and grabbed these just because we're doing our hutch decorate. I may need them, I may not, but I like to have options when we're doing our decorate. So these are a cream color. They have a beautiful design. And these were $29.99, 40% off. I think they were $18, and you get 4 of them. So they are the salad plate size, and they have like a scalloped edging, but I went ahead and grabbed those. All right, next item. Having this pretty background makes me excited about decorating for fall with you guys. I love my owls. Okay, and then next I grabbed the pumpkin LED candle, the darker color. I do have a regular orange. I believe I bought from Michael's like this, but I did get the darker color. Like I said, this one was $14.99 and 40% off, so I grabbed that. And then the next couple of items are possibilities for our fall tree. Like I said, I like to have options. May use them, may not. I saw this garland. All their florals and garland were 40% off. They had this magnolia leaf kind of garland. It's like this color on one side, but anyway, I'm trying to get it. I'm not usually sitting on the floor for our hauls, but it's a cozy night. I wanted to be cozy. All right, so this is the garland. Look at that stunning green. This was in the regular. It was not in the fall section, but it was 40% off. So, like I said, it looks like that on one side. But anyway, it's a very, very deep green. I'm really wanting to try some new things. And this one was $30.99, so $31, and then 40% off of that. And it's quite long, so I grabbed this for my witch spooky stuff. You guys are so sweet. Y'all have been commenting and sending me messages about my bedroom decorate, my witch theme from last year. Y'all are really, really sweet. Some great comments saying y'all are gonna do that and add to, and I just want to say thanks for that. So this is the garland. It's kind of like a draping. Y'all know this one. It's like one of the Hobby Lobby's favorites. It snags everything, but it is one of their best garlands. And I wrapped this around the tree last year for my witch. It's just perfect. So I wanted to grab an extra one. Don't want to run out this year, and so many possibilities. So this one, of course, is $40, $39.99, and then 40% off. So only grabbed one. All right, so next I hit the dried floral aisle in Hobby Lobby. I saw these, which I thought a pretty ribbon wrapped around, something simple, lay it flat. I thought, and of course this is the your price, which means it doesn't go on sale, but it's still super cheap, $5.49, and it's got the little white dried flowers, wooden flowers in it. So I think it's a nice little touch. If you want to do something cheap for fall, just wrap you a beautiful plaid, orangey or brown velvet would even be pretty, ribbon around this and lay it somewhere, and there you go. So I grabbed that. I also, from the fall stem section, grabbed 4 of these beautiful brown hydrangea. Look, very affordable, $3.99, 40% off, so a little over $2 a piece. I also grabbed 2 of these eucalyptus stems. These were $3.99, 40% off. I like to use these just down in something, a basket, even in the tree. I really love buying these super short ones. If you have kind of a hole in a tree, you can just slide that in there with a pumpkin and you're good to go. So then of course I grabbed 3 more pine cones because we did decide to do a fall tree and I want plenty of pine cones. Could go in the yard for those, but like I said, it's chicken chigger season and I don't want either one of those. So anyway, maybe in the winter though. All right, 2 of the grapevine pumpkins. I have some of these, but I've been using them for a while and I think they might be getting a little loose or whatever. So $5.99, a little bit more, 40% off, only grabbed 2. And then my last stem that I want to kind of try, I'm thinking maybe, I don't know that it'll go on this tree. I'm thinking maybe something else, but this beautiful kind of fern, brown, goldish stem. This is so luxe. There's got to be a place for this somewhere. So I'm thinking, I'm not sure. I don't know, but I'm gonna play with this too only got 3 just to kind of play with and get a vision. And then I'll know more of what I want to do after I play around with them. So anyway, all right friends, that's going to do it for this full vlog day of shopping and looking at decor and coming home and doing a beautiful haul to get ready for our fall tree and our fall decorating kickoff. I had so much fun with you guys today. Thank you for watching. Leave any questions or comments down below, and I will see all of you on the next video. Take care.